Macy Barber versus Erin Blanchfield might be the best women's MMA event of all time. Wow, what a main event. Shout out to the matchmakers. Shout out to the UFC and Dana White. I mean, who would have thought of this main event over Mateusz Gamrot versus Ludovit Klein? I never would have thought of that. That's genius. I would totally put Macy Barber, the girl who's had health issues for the past year, the girl who can't make weight, I would definitely put her above Mateusz Gamrot, a top 10 lightweight contender who the UFC just offered to Arman Tsarukyan. I mean, this guy beat Arman. And he kicked Ludovit Klein's ass, but let's talk about the main event. That's the most important here. The main event means it's the most important, highest stakes, most fan favorite fight of the night. Am I right? I mean, we saw the highest skill level in this main event. Macy Barber, she went in, she went out. It's like the fight didn't even happen. Okay, there was medical health issues going on, but what a coincidence when the fans are bitching and the card sucks and we can't believe this is our main event. It just coincidentally gets canceled. And thank God they did the fans a favor. I think the UFC was thinking, you know what? We've been doing the fans so wrong lately. Let's do them a favor. Let's cancel our shit main event so everyone can applaud and just get on with their night. I couldn't imagine if I had to sit through 25 more minutes of this card. But honestly, the two people that stood out were Mateusz Gamrot and Dustin Jacoby, or Jacoby. Mateusz Gamrot, he whooped Ludovit Klein's ass, pillar to post. His wrestling was awesome. He put him in police locks. And we can't forget the last 15 seconds of round 3 was the best part. Gamrot was raining down elbows. And I was just thinking, if this fight was 2 more rounds, how could we have had 2 more rounds for the best fight on the card? Yeah, it was one-sided as hell, but it was funny to watch. At least they were both on win streaks. Maybe if we didn't make this whack-ass main event and we put Mateusz Gamrot versus Klein above that, we could have 5 rounds of that. And I would have put Dustin Jacoby as the co-main event. And honestly, I don't remember the first fight. After Jordan Levitt, I literally don't remember this portion of the card. Especially Macy Chiasson. I don't remember that fight. But the Dustin Jacoby fight, it woke me up. He threw them hands. He had Lopez against the cage, and he threw about 10 hooks in a row. That's a good old-fashioned ass whooping. I mean, he threw him into a brawl. And Dustin Jacoby, he's good. I mean, his record's pretty good too. And then Mateusz Gamrot, he was just putting Klein in police holds the whole night. Those were good, but this card was a joke. Especially after Memorial Day. You would think, you know what? The fans don't got much going on. Memorial Day just ended. Let's put on a good show. Everyone's going to be home. Everyone's going to be watching with nothing to do. We just had a week off. I mean, if you have a week off, which is rare these days, we didn't have a fight card last weekend. You would think the return card would be better than Erin Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. But you know what happened with Erin Blanchfield versus Macy Barber? Macy Barber misses weight by 1.5 pounds when she's already fighting at a point she can't reach, 125. The UFC put all their promo into her on this card, and what does she do? She doesn't show up for the fight. I know, medical reasons. So I'm going to blame the UFC more than her. I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming the UFC. I mean, if they gave her a main event, why not take it? I don't blame her for accepting a main event slot, but the UFC is mentally insane. I can't even focus right now because I can't believe she didn't even walk out. And are we surprised? No, no one's surprised. The only thing that was crazy is when you think this card couldn't get any worse, a fight cancellation happens. And that wasn't the first one. There was a couple other fight cancellations, especially on the prelims. They postponed the prelims a whole hour. I swear this card was supposed to start at 6 p.m. Eastern time or 6:30. They postponed that shit because the prelims got canceled? Alright, if the prelims got canceled, who cares? Let's get this show on the road And let's end the night earlier. Let's not hold out for a half hour to a whole hour and make the fans listen to Michael Chiesa ramble in his analyst voice for an extra hour. How many viewers did the UFC lose listening to the analyst ramble for an hour straight? About a fight that didn't even happen. Anyway, that's my little rant for Blanchfield vs. Barber. The card should have been called Gamrot vs. Klein from the start. It's just crazy that the UFC never fails to amaze me in the worst ways. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.